So this is what I'm waking up to this morning on day 13 on the Pacific Crest Trail. Apparently it rained last night and it's still kind of misty, moist. Well, good morning. As you can see, it's still misty out there. Looks like it's trying to clear up though. So it's almost 7 o'clock on day 13. Today is May 26th and day 13 of the Pacific Crest Trail. Today's goal, I have to go make 13 miles today at least, because that's the next reliable water source, and it's also the famous the Benedetti's, where they have a pool and trail magic and all that stuff. Their water there is a well, so it seems that the springs and streams and everything between here and there are dried up, so I'll have to carry probably 6 liters of water from the outset. And right from the get-go, we've got a 500-foot or so climb, and then it's actually not bad. It's downhill most of the way to where I need to be today, so hopefully I won't wear out too bad. But like I said before, the descents kind of take their toll on my knees and my ankles and my legs, so we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. Bye. Okay, so it's about 8:10. I got started from the water tanks after filling up about 7:45, and the morning's been kind of cold. So unlike yesterday that was so hot, and there's a little bit of cloud cover still, and the wind, it's pretty windy, and the wind is kind of chill, and it just now warmed up enough, and I'm not sure if it's really enough for me to start shedding layers. I had my frog togs and my puffy on and my fleece beanie, so I'm gonna try with just what I'm wearing. As you see me here, if I get too cold, I'll have to put layers back on, but I got this big climb behind me here, and that should warm me up, so we'll see. There's Mike's place down there. You can see the tank kind of on the right, and then the house just to the left of it. Well, that's where I spent the night yesterday. Okay, so here you can see where that road I was showing you yesterday, I think it's called Chihuahua Road or something like that. You can see where where the road to the tanks and Mike's place cuts off from that road. So yeah, it did have something to do with Mike's place after all. Look how the wind, how fast it's moving the clouds across the hill there. So at ground level, it's not quite so bad, and there's pockets where I'm not getting that much wind, but yeah, it's been really windy since last night. Interesting how the atmosphere changes from day to day here. Yesterday it was pretty clear. We got some partial cloud cover now, and over there it looks pretty hazy, so I hope it's not from a fire, but I don't think it is. I don't smell any smoke or anything. Okay, well, it looks like the trail goes up to that saddle there and then probably over to the other side. I hope that's the end of the climb, although being cooler today, it's making the climbing easier than it was yesterday. Okay, it's pretty windy up here, but I'm at the saddle. Oh, that's where I've been, and that's the view over the saddle. I think I'm going to be heading that way, but I'm not quite to the top yet, as you can see. So this must be that exposed tent site, as it's named in the Far Out app. With all the wind, and I guess there was rain last night, I'm glad I wasn't up here trying to cowboy camp. Everything would have blown away probably. You have to wonder how a big log like this got up here when there's nothing but shrubs, and like just up ahead there's a small scrubby pine tree. It's almost like a bush, it's so small. But there's nothing like that around here that's alive. So I wonder if there was like a fire at one point and all the trees got burnt, but this one has some burn marks on it, but you know, I don't see any stumps or anything, so yeah, it's kind of a mystery, isn't it? Okay, so I guess this is where the descent really begins. The uphill climb took me about 2 hours, and it was 2.6 miles to this point. So kind of slow, but the descent should be a lot faster. It's 7 miles all downhill, and then it's kind of like rolly after that. I guess the Tool Spring is 9.6 miles ahead, but it's rumored to be dry. So, see, so I've gone 2.6 miles, so it's 11 something to the Benedetti's well. So, but I think that might be just a turnoff. From what I've heard, they're 3/4 mile off trail, so, but we'll see. Yeah. Wow, look what I came across. Red touches black, you're okay, Jack. So I don't believe this is a venomous coral snake, because if red touches yellow, you're a dead fellow. So I gotta figure out a way to get around him or get him to move. Okay, well, it's about 11 o'clock and I found this nice shady spot here. I'm gonna take about a half-hour rest. I've only gone, what was it, 4.1 miles total so far. You might think that the downhill would be faster, but the thing is, a lot of it's rocky or brushy, overgrown. You have to really watch your step. Plus, you're putting on the brakes when the grade is a lot, and so yeah, it might be just as slow as going uphill. I've come down all the steepest part, and now the grade should be gentler. Hopefully it won't be as brushy and rocky going forward, and I'll be able to make up some better time. But for right now, I got to rest my legs and feet, and take some time to recuperate a little bit, and then I'll move on. See, we've come so far down in elevation that we can no longer see the fields that we could see from up above. So I'd say we're about halfway down in elevation, but still got a long ways to go. Well, I'm about halfway to my goal, and civilization has just come back into view. But I still have a long ways to go down, and then some miles kind of rolling. There the trail goes down, 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 and down some more. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock, so I'm taking a lunch break. It's not in the shade, unfortunately, but it's a safe place to boil water, and it's got rocks to sit on. And over here, if I want to, I can kind of crawl under these bushes to get some shade if I want. So this is a cistern that's along the trail. There is water in it, but I'm gonna go on to there's supposed to be a well in 0.2 miles that's reliable, so I'm not gonna get water out of this. Okay, so we have a dirt road crossing here, and then there's this sign, Mr. Benedetti's Trail Angel. 0.6 of a mile up this road. Free water, camping, toilet, Wi-Fi, drinks, mile marker 139. So I don't see the well down here, so it must be up at his place. Far out was wrong about that. You have to, it's at, yeah. So anyway, there we go. Boy, it sure is a climb to get to this place. I hope it's worth it. So here we are at the Benedetti's. That was quite a road walk. Well, let's see what's going on here. I see a swimming pool up there, above ground swimming pool. Some trailers. It just looks like there's a house in the back. Trampoline. Looks pretty quiet though. Oh, there's a few people here. Hello. Tired. Okay, so looks like the house is fenced off from us. Hiker trash though. Okay, well, we'll see what's going on. Okay, so I'm sitting inside this funky old trailer. It's got all kinds of hiker graffiti all over it. And I'm gonna sleep in this bed tonight. Got my sleeping bag to dibs it. And so I'm gonna switch around here. Okay, whoops, there we go. Yeah, so I'm in this trailer, and I did a little over 12 trail miles today, so that's not too bad. I was pretty tired by the end, and then I saw that sign to the Benedettis. The Benedettis. Hard name to say, isn't it? The Benedettis. The Benedettis. Okay. And they're trail rangers, so they've got a whole compound here. I showed you on the way in. And it's 0.7 miles off trail, so I had to hike up this road, dirt road, to get here. But it's nice to be able to sleep in a bed, even if it is in a funky old trailer. So I'm gonna make some dinner. That wraps up day 13 on the Pacific Crest Trail. So good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.